and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Pi Network and tackling a topic that's been giving some of you a bit of a headache: KYC. Yeah, KYC, know your customer. We've all run into it at some point, and in the world of Pi, it's the key to unlocking your Pi wallet and really getting into the groove of things. Now, I know dealing with KYC can sometimes feel like navigating a maze in the dark, but trust me, it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, we're breaking down the entire KYC process step by step so you can smoothly sail through it and finally unlock your Pi wallet. We're talking about understanding what KYC actually is, identifying those common hiccups that trip people up, and of course giving you that clear, concise guide to get you through it all. So stick around and let's unlock your Pi wallet together. Okay, so before we jump into the nitty-gritty of solving KYC issues, let's take a step back and understand what KYC actually is and why it's so important, especially when it comes to your Pi wallet. In the simplest terms, KYC is like a security checkpoint for the Pi network. It's all about verifying your identity and making sure you're a real person using the platform. Think of it as that trusted bouncer at a club, making sure everyone inside is legit. No shady stuff, just a safe and secure environment for everyone. By implementing KYC, Pi Network ensures that everyone on the platform is a genuine user, which helps prevent things like fake accounts, spam, and fraud. This not only makes the network more reliable but also protects your hard-earned Pi coins in the long run. Plus, KYC is not just specific to Pi Network. It's becoming a standard practice across many online platforms, especially those dealing with finances and digital currencies. It's all about creating a more transparent and trustworthy digital world. Now, when it comes to your Pi wallet, KYC verification is crucial. Think of it as the key to unlocking your wallet's full potential. Without KYC verification, your access to certain features and functionalities of your Pi wallet might be limited. You might not be able to fully utilize your Pi coins, which kind of defeats the purpose of participating in the network, right? So, going through the KYC process is not just a formality, it's your ticket to fully experiencing the Pi network ecosystem. It's about securing your account, protecting your Pi holdings, and being a part of a trustworthy and transparent community. In the following chapters, we're going to break down those common KYC issues and give you that clear, step-by-step guide to navigate through it all. Alright, now that we've got a handle on what KYC is and why it's important, let's dive into the trenches and talk about those pesky KYC issues that some of you might be facing. Trust me, you're not alone. One of the most common hiccups people run into is document verification. You upload your ID or passport thinking everything's smooth sailing, and bam, you get hit with a rejection. It's frustrating, I know. This usually happens because of poor image quality. Think about it, the system is scanning your documents, trying to match information. If the image is blurry, poorly lit, or has a glare, it's going to have a hard time deciphering those details. Make sure you're uploading clear, high-resolution images of your documents. Natural lighting is your best friend here. Another common issue is name mismatch. You know, when the name on your ID doesn't exactly match the name you used to sign up for Pi Network. It happens. Maybe you used a nickname or a shortened version of your name. Whatever the reason, even a small discrepancy can throw a wrench in the works. Double check, triple check that the name on your Pi Network account matches your official documents exactly. If there's a mismatch, contact the Pi Network support team. They're there to help. Next up, we've got address verification issues. This one's a bit tricky because it often involves third-party services that cross-reference your address. If the information you provided doesn't perfectly match their records, you might encounter a roadblock. Make sure the address you provide is accurate and up to date. Avoid using abbreviations or shortened versions of street names. And if you're still facing issues, try contacting Pi Network support for assistance. Stay tuned. Chapter 3. Alright, let's get down to business and walk through that step-by-step guide to conquer those KYC issues. Now keep in mind that the exact process might vary slightly depending on your specific situation and the Pi Network app's updates, but the general idea remains the same. First things first, make sure you have a stable internet connection. This is crucial because you'll be uploading documents and images, and a spotty connection can lead to errors or timeouts. Trust me, the last thing you want is to be halfway through the process and have your internet crash. Once you're all set with a good connection, open up your Pi Network app and navigate to the KYC section. Usually it's prominently displayed in your profile or settings. If you're having trouble finding it, don't hesitate to check out the PI Network Help Center or FAQs for specific instructions. Now, the first step is usually document verification. You'll be asked to provide a valid government-issued ID like a passport or driver's license. This is where those high-quality images we talked about earlier come into play. Find a well-lit area, lay your document on a flat surface, and take a clear photo. Make sure all four corners of your document are visible and the image is sharp and free from glare. Once you've taken the photo, double-check it before uploading to make sure everything looks good. If the image is blurry or unclear, retake it. It's better to spend an extra minute getting it right than to deal with rejections and delays later on. After you've uploaded your document, the system might take a few minutes to process and verify it. This is normal, so don't panic if it's not instant. During this time, avoid closing the app or interrupting the process. Next up, you'll likely move on to address verification. This step is all about confirming that you are who you say you are and that you live where you say you live. You'll be asked to provide your current address, and the system might use third-party services to verify it. Be as accurate and detailed as possible when entering your address. Avoid using abbreviations or shortened versions of street names. Chapter 4. Alright, now that we've covered the step-by-step guide, let's dive into some pro tips and tricks to make your KYC journey even smoother. Consider these your secret weapons to conquer KYC like a true champ. First up, timing is everything. Try to complete your KYC verification during off-peak hours. Just like rush hour traffic, network congestion can sometimes slow things down. Aim for those quieter periods, maybe early mornings or late evenings, when there's less strain on the system. Next, be patient. I know waiting is the worst, but the KYC process can take some time. It's not always instant. Give the system a chance to work its magic. Refreshing the app every few seconds won't speed things up, so take a deep breath, grab a snack, and let the process run its course. If you encounter a rejection, don't panic. Take a close look at the reason provided. Often it's something simple like a blurry image or a typo in your address. Double-check everything, make the necessary corrections, and resubmit. Sometimes it's just a matter of fine-tuning. Chapter 5. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, but let's be real, sometimes, even with the best intentions, things don't always go as planned. So in this chapter, we're diving into troubleshooting mode. If you've followed all the steps and are still facing roadblocks with your KYC verification, don't worry, we've got your back. First things first, double-check everything. I know it sounds obvious, but trust me, it's easy to overlook a tiny detail. Go back and review all the information you provided during the KYC process. Make sure your name, address, date of birth, and all other details match your official documents exactly. Even a small discrepancy can cause issues. Next, check your internet connection. A stable internet connection is crucial for a smooth KYC experience. If your connection is weak or fluctuating, it can lead to errors, timeouts, or incomplete uploads. Try connecting to a different Wi-Fi network or using your mobile data to see if that resolves the issue. If you're still facing problems, try clearing the app's cache and data. Over time, apps accumulate temporary files and data that can sometimes cause conflicts or glitches. Clearing the cache and data can help resolve these issues and give the app a fresh start. You can usually find this option in your device's settings under the App Manager. So, there you have it. You're now equipped with the knowledge to conquer KYC and unlock your Pi wallet. Remember, this process is all about creating a safer and more secure Pi network for everyone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Pi network tips, tricks, and updates. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any other questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Until next time, stay techie, stay informed, and keep on pieing.